Okay, the camera's on, so if I fall in and get wet, it'll be all well, they're nice and low, so your center of gravity is low. I can remember when I was a young buck, I would just jump into the canoe. All right, we made her. Yeah, riding in the canoe is easier on my back, and then with my, my bad knee, it helps. I floated the Brule once, my other canoe, and a guy and his kid had kayaks, and they were kind of with me. And so when we get in shallow water, they would drag bottom, so I'd go faster, and then when we got in deeper water, then they'd pass me. Anyway, I was ahead of them, and there was a fork with an island in the middle, and I didn't know which side to go, so I just took the right side. So I get halfway through, and the guy says, "Is that okay?" And I turn back and I say, "Yeah." Just then the canoe sticks on a rock, spins sideways, and flips me in waist deep water. Just like that. But
we were canoeing with the Boy Scouts once, and there was something else asked me some question. I just turned around to talk to him, and we did it all day. You don't think it's like this.
yeah, I would say this is faster current than I remember from before, but it's not exactly white water. I don't remember this being very deep either. All right, so it's 5 after 10 for our start time, so. Yeah, this is deeper than I remember, but it's still pretty shallow. Yeah, you draw more water than me. It gets deeper over there. This way. Looks deeper anyway. Definitely deeper here, Mark. I remember when I was a kid, we had a 13-foot Grumman, and Dad and I went through some pretty good rapids with that thing. Back when I was young.
We had Boy Scouts on the campbell. And there's even a scout camp on there, which is great. So it's like 10-mile days. And so there's a big waterfall rapids halfway. Camp at, which is cool. And then you had the portage around it. And then we let the kids, okay, as long as you put on life preservers, in an empty canoe, you could try to go ahead and do it. And a lot of people made it, a lot of them flipped over, but one got right in between two rocks, pointed, with the water coming right into the canoe. It took us like 10 guys to get that canoe.
Yeah, one of our family friends bent their 18-foot Grumman in half like that.
Yeah, that's kind of what was happening. We had to all get in it and kind of put a log in the middle and jump and put enough kids in it to bend it half-ass straight. So I think, yeah, you know, you get a freaking caught one like that.
Looks like right down the middle to me. Then maybe a little bit to the right. There's some big rocks here and there, but so far it's pretty deep.
I'm sure they get their tours and they got their cabins, but I think it's too far for our license for the day.
Too windy for Lake Superior. That's when I'll be looking at more of it. They've got this float out here too, marking it, I guess. Yeah. 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 So that's about an hour, 15 minutes total. Yeah. And we had the river to ourselves.